How's it going, everybody? We are back out in the woods, if you can tell. We are out on an urban bow hunt. I got a chance to sneak out for a short morning, and hopefully we'll have something come through. Unfortunately, I did move my camera again, so this is like my 5th location that I've changed cameras. But I've had pretty consistent deer coming through around 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning. Unfortunately, I had to bring a new cable lock out. I'll have to show you guys these pictures, but somebody tried taking my camera off the tree. Dang near succeeded too. They almost got all the way through that cable. I'm assuming they used a pocket knife or something. They didn't do any damage to the camera, thankfully. So that's a good thing. But I don't know. The only thing I can think of is we had what I think was one of the homeless people coming through my camera a few days prior to it being messed with, and they were walking around with a rifle out here, which this is a no hunting zone other than urban bow hunt, you guys. So something to keep in mind while you're out here if you ever do end up doing this. If you're in a spot that has a good amount of homeless people, you might have to be cautious. But we're gonna sit for probably about 3 hours this morning is what I've got time for. And I'll tell you what, it was a struggle this morning, just nothing wanting to work for me today. Forgot my cable lock in the truck. Forgot my e-bike battery. We actually used the e-bike to get out here. Didn't get any footage of that though. Used the e-bike and the trailer to haul everything out here. And most of it was pretty easy to pedal, but once I got in this really tall grass, I had to get off the bike and walk it. It was just wrapping around the trailer too much and pedals, so it made it where I just couldn't pedal the bike. And then getting in the tree, just nothing's. Tell you what, guys, I don't know what's going on today, but nothing's wanting to set up right. Took me about 3 times as long just to get up in the tree and set up this time. I don't know. Been odd though. But anyways, we're going to get quieted down. The most movements usually within this next hour if they stay to their schedule. And maybe we'll put down a big doe today. Get our first urban deer hunt deer. I did see a gut pile on the walk in, so somebody got one just recently. I'll have to talk to my buddy that hunts out here and see if it was him. But we've got, I should show you. So the path that they've been liking is, there's a down tree over there, and I know it's kind of hard for you guys to see, but there's a down tree over there, and there's a path that comes right across in front of it. And they use that path mostly. And it's sitting at right at 20 to 25 yards, depending on which spot it's in, so just about the perfect shot. I could have gotten a little closer, but I don't want them walking right underneath me too. So we'll see. Let's get to it. Wow, you guys. Big buck coming in. I don't see a doe with him, so we're just gonna record him. He's gonna come walking right by us, I bet. Big buck. guys think about that encounter? Just remember, we're out on the urban hunt, so can't shoot a buck unless we get 5 does this year. And then we get a guaranteed buck tag next year. And we have 0 does so far. Middle of November. So maybe next year we can hit it a lot harder and see if we can get in here with a buck tag. Wouldn't that be pretty crazy? That would give us a chance at 3 bucks for the year in the different locations that I hunt. That's pretty cool. But I'm going to keep an eye out, see if any does come through. We've got about an hour and 20 minutes left of our set. Alright guys, it is now noon and time to get out of the tree. But pretty nice morning in the stand. Wasn't too cold given it's mid-November. It's 32 degrees today and I'm supposed to get up to like in the 50s this afternoon, I think, so it's gonna get kind of warm. But tell you what, we had a really cool encounter with that buck though. Having him at 20 yards was quite something. We just need some does to do the same thing. I'll try to get out again. I don't know. The weekdays I plan on getting out aren't quite working like I thought they would. But now that I have a decent spot picked out, it might be a little bit easier getting in and out, plus using the e-bike. So, pretty happy I get to use that on the urban hunts in this location. And we'll be back out hopefully again. We got a little bit of time off coming up, so we'll see if we make it out during then. If not, we'll figure it out. And this might be something I'll do after gun season, to be honest. Close to home, quick hunt. Man, those squirrels are loud. And don't have to freeze my butt off for too long if I sit out here. And if I get them down to a certain schedule, be able to figure out when they're coming through, that'll definitely help with what times I need to be out here. So this will be this week's video. It is Sunday right now and I didn't get a video posted Friday, so luckily we have this video. I am working on a video from the farm and it's gonna be a longer video. It didn't quite go as planned, but still I want to get it on the channel just because I want to document everything I do and the things that happen. Good memories, and helps me remember, to be honest. But all in all, pretty good sit this morning. Beautiful weather. Love it out here. Had a few people walking by, walking their dogs and riding bikes, stuff like that. But far enough away they had no idea I was even in here. So that was pretty cool. But we'll go ahead, get down, load up the bike and the trailer, and get on our way out of here. Maybe next time I'll remember my bike battery. That's quite a heavy bike to be pedaling without the battery, without the electric assist, especially when you load down the trailer. You know, I mean, the stand doesn't weigh that much, but you get the stand, the backpack, the bow, it all adds up. But it'll definitely make for some easy getting deer out of here too. I don't have a deer cart yet, so, but that wagon, that bike trailer should work just perfect. Anyways, but we're gonna go ahead and get down the tree and get heading on out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and who knows, maybe we'll get an urban doe here pretty soon. I'm really hoping so. Really hoping. Alright, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys later.